So Lizzo is thinking about quitting music because of the negative comments that she gets all the time. And listen, all I'm gonna say is that every 2 minutes you're talking about how confident you are and how body positive you are and how you don't care what nobody thinks of you. And then you flash to the next day and you're crying on camera about a comment that somebody made. It can't be both things. Maybe for the sake of your mental, you need to stay out of the comments on social media. It's obviously not affecting you in a good way. But this is what people had to say and what Lizzo had to say about the situation.
It all started when Lizzo retweeted a tweet that said, "How is Lizzo still this fat when she's constantly moving so much on stage? I wonder what she must be eating." Lizzo said, "I just logged on and the app, and this is the type of ish I see about me on a daily basis. It's really starting to make me hate the world." Then someone in the comments said, "I eat lots of fast food. I literally stopped eating fast food years ago. I'm tired of explaining myself all the time, and I just want to get on this app without seeing my name in some bullish."
Lizzo loves the attention when she's being praised, not so much when she's being critiqued. You could tell she loves attention because she wears the tiniest clothes and twerks all over the place. But then if somebody says something weird, then she gets really mad. Big women critique other big women. They'll walk past and be like, "Oh, she knows she don't need to be wearing that." And that's just the obvious response to someone who is plus size but just doing too much. We don't mind that you plus size, but it's when you're doing too much. And it's pretty a fit, in shape, tight and right women that do too much as well. I'm just sick of women in general thinking that twerking is their only asset. And I call it out both whether you big or you small.
Through the movement of twerking, I discovered my ass is my greatest asset. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TED Twerk. Oh, no. You know that one? Hold on. Y'all ain't see it. No.
And this is what I'm saying. You know how many intelligent people have been on TED Talks, and somehow Lizzo thought it was a good idea to go on there and do an expose about twerking.
She retweeted someone else who said, "I don't think Lizzo wants to be smaller, yet if she did, she would be. It's her brand. If she's working with nutritionists, they are probably showing her how to eat healthy and maintain her size." To which Lizzo replied, "Y'all really need to touch grass. I'm not trying to be fat. I'm not trying to be smaller. I'm literally just trying to live and be healthy. This is what my body looks like even when I'm eating super clean and working out. Y'all speak on ish y'all know nothing about, and I'm starting to get heated."
I'm not buying that. Listen, I have a gut. I definitely want to lose that gut. I just have not exercised enough discipline to do so. And I don't know Lizzo's medical history, but I know I'm tired of a lot of big people jumping straight to the medical reason. Like, oh, medical reasons, whatever I do, I'll always remain this size. No, that's a small population of us that go through that. But for most of us, it's discipline. We want to be smaller and look better and look sexy. I want a chick to be able to run her little fingers across my six pack, but I just ain't disciplined enough to get there just yet. And when I was disciplined, I dropped 40 pounds before I could blink. I got undisciplined, blink, and it came right back.
Also, to the people who haven't had an original thought or fresh air in years, being fat isn't my brand. Being fat is what my body looks at. That's it. That's all.
Listen, I know Lizzo took offense to this, but it's a legitimate question. If we looked up through all the years, and she hasn't got any smaller, and she keep embracing the body positivity and all that, we have to wonder if it's part of your brand. It was part of Rick Ross's brand. It wasn't a healthy thing, but he was like, "I'm a big guy. I'm going to be the guy who take off my shirt and show my belly to everybody," until he had a heart attack. And then he started trying to change the way he eat and this, that, and the other. So it's a legitimate question.
My brand is feel-good music. My brand is championing all people. My brand is Black girl liberation. I've always led with my talent.
I don't agree with that. I think she is talented, but she doesn't lead with that. She leads with twerking, as does most women in the industry today. I mean, look at Ice Spice. Petite, juicy booty, cute, all of that. What does she lead with? Twerking, not talent. But the problem is, as a bigger woman, Lizzo thinks she's supposed to get the same response that Ice Spice is going to get. That's not going to happen. Ice Spice wears it better. It just is what it is. And Lizzo, we still love you. That's not no knock to you. We love you if you don't never lose no weight. But I understand simple logic. If I'm standing here with this gut and this extra thickness around my neck, and I'm standing next to a dude that stay in the gym with a six-pack and he diesel and all of that in the arms, I understand that chicks are probably going to choose him before they choose me. If you don't think it's true, then why does Lizzo have a smaller boyfriend? Her boyfriend ain't big like her. I'm just saying.
But when I dropped Good as Feel Good music was quote unquote corny. When I dropped Juice, disco pop wasn't quote unquote for them. When I was body positive in 2016, being body positive was quote unquote pandering. Now everybody on that wave and I'm still shit on? Man, F y'all.
Listen, I don't really care who came around to it now. We still got to be real about it. It's still pandering because you have people like Lizzo constantly trying to convince people that this bigger than life lifestyle is cool and ain't nothing wrong with it and you can just love yourself. Like, listen, loving yourself also looks like putting the certain foods down, going to the gym, trying to get healthy through working out and not trying to do a quick fix surgery and this, that, and the other. Because we are all tired of burying people in our family who we know have eaten themselves into early graves. And we don't want to keep perpetuating that.
Y'all don't know how close I be to giving up on everyone and quitting and enjoying my money and my man on a effing farm. The love definitely do not outweigh the hate on social media. All because I'm fat? This is crazy. I hate it here.
Shout out to True Exclusives too for the video clips. And listen, this is why I say I think she needs to probably stay out of them comments and off of social media if she can, because it's not helping none of us really. Like, it's creating anxiety, all type of disorders, especially for the younger generation on what they're going through by reading these comments on social media. But it is a such thing that's called logging off or taking the app off your phone. You know what I'm saying? Or not going down the comment wormhole of what people are saying. But log on there, post what you got to post and get off. You have to do whatever that's best for your mental. And the internet is always going to be more negative than positive. You know that. Everybody Lizzo knows that because she's probably going to click on something. She's probably going to click on a story about some negative story about a celebrity before she clicks on a story about some black kid getting a scholarship to some college. It's just the nature of how we operate. We attracted to the drama before we attracted to the good, but we hate that when it applies to us. When people are attracted to the negative things about us, we get mad, and then we want them to be attracted to the positive things about us. It's not going to happen, especially when you're attracting attention to you in a way that's not positive. All that twerking and stuff like that, and then y'all call it self-love and, confidence. It's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. When you lead with twerking, they let me know that you're not confident in yourself a lot. And I'm not trying to say this to get down on you. I'm just trying to say, find something else to be confident in. You don't have to walk around twerking every minute of your life. And I'm not talking about just Lizzo. I'm talking to Ice Spice and every other woman that's listening to this that think that twerking is the end all be all to life. You don't have to draw this type of negative attention to you thinking that that's the only asset that you have to offer the world. Because when you do, people are going to comment about it. They're going to call you names. They're going to say this, that, and that. Just like when dudes do stupid things, stupid ghetto things that we get into, shooting people in the face and get locked up for this, that, and the other, people are going to call that out as well. We are not relinquished of this, and we got to do better. And I'm just saying, as far as the weight, I know people are going to be attracted to commenting on her weight because she dresses the way that she dresses. So if she's not getting small, of course, people are going to comment on your weight. But listen, you can't keep giving excuses for that too. You can't do the eat clean thing. Like, if y'all know the background to what people do to food in this food industry, you wouldn't probably call none of this food clean. But that eating clean is kind of like a cop-out to me because there's still so many ins and outs to what that could be. You could say you're eating clean, but yet you could eat meat all day, every day. It could be considered clean meat, but if you ain't eating no vegetables, if you ain't trying to actively form a healthy, balanced diet, then you're probably not doing yourself any favors. I can't get a salad and put like extra cheese, extra meat, and extra ranch, even if it's like the little fake healthier version of ranch. and then call that a healthy meal. First thing we have to do is be honest with ourselves about the path that we're on and if we're traveling down the right road. And if we continue to lie to ourselves about why we're stagnant in life, we're probably going to stay in that same place. I mean, I know what I need to do to get this gut off, but I have to actively do it. But I do admit that I'm not in a great place right now. But I know that, and then hopefully I can get myself to gather the discipline to once again get back on the right track. But we can't lie to each other about where we are and why we're stagnant. Lizzo's doing much better than me in life, but it's reasons also that I'm not in a better place in life than I should be. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to placate myself on that. I just have to actively start moving to be in a better place in life. And Lizzo, we love you. This is not a hate video. I just want to say we love you. We don't want you to think that you have to go get no surgeries. We all seen what happened to DC Young wife's fiance. But we can still love you and still tell you the truth is true. And we need to all be better because we want to see you around. We want to see you live for your family as well. So this is a video of love. Get at your boy. Let me know what you think. Put something in the comments for your boy.